Hello friends, welcome to Leg Life. It is a beautiful Saturday. Well, okay, it's a little bit cloudy, a little bit rainy, but it is going to be a beautiful day regardless, because we are out and about exploring some of Alaska today. We're actually in the town of Palmer, Alaska right now. We're going to Talkeetna later, and we're starting our day at a store called Alaska Picker. It's owned by our friend Kelly. It is our favorite antique, cool junk store in the entire state. It is always a highlight of the day when we get to come out here, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So here's the outside of Alaska Picker. You can actually see the building is below the Palmer Water Tower. And Kelly has a ton of stuff here. Everything from just lots of signs, lots of antiques, lots and lots of cool stuff. And it's not all stuff that he finds here in Alaska. A lot of it is. But he does do a bunch of buying trips around the country to bring back some pretty cool and unique stuff. So I think Sherry found her first purchase of the day. Sherry Beth. Look at this. It's kind of an older Pluto. I really like that. And it's only $15. And I love that on the back it's got the Walt Disney Productions right there. How fun that is. There's another really cool Disney piece right here. I love the Pinocchio like coin bank. But then how fun is this? Love this. The old music. Here's kind of an overview of the shop. There's Sherry. You can see they have lots and lots of stuff. It's actually a pretty big shop. I always find stuff when we come here. Oh, look at these. Actually, we have these. Oh, we don't have all of them though. We don't have that one. Oh, very interesting. I'm not gonna lie, of everything that Kelly has in here, I want this baseball scoreboard so bad. You guys have no idea how bad I want this sign. What would I do with it? I have no idea, but I love it, love it, love it. So we bought a few things at Alaska Picker, and now we are up here at Hatcher Pass in Independence Mine State Park. Just paid for our daily parking pass, and you guys, it is stunning. It was supposed to be raining and cloudy up here, so I didn't know if we were going to come here today. We did, and just look how beautiful it is. I'm so excited to show you guys around. You can see Sherry and Auburn are out there taking photos and videos. And where we're gonna go first is actually up this road. I don't know if you guys can see the buildings up there. That's actually the old Independence Mine. It's an old gold mine. So we're gonna go up there and explore around. Here we are at Independence Mine State Historical Park. This is an old gold mine, and you can see a lot of the old original buildings are here. There's like some of the old like railroad bridge up there. Sherry Beth, we've been up here a couple times before.
Yep.
Always fun to come up here, right?
It is. It's just kind of a cool site to explore.
And it's like in a natural setting that is just like stunning. Mountains absolutely everywhere. You basically get to walk around, walk through buildings, see stuff. And I got my film camera because when you're in an old gold mine, black and white film feels perfect. Yeah. So we're right in front of the building that was bunkhouse number 2. And you can see they have signs all around here, and this says that Independence Mine prospered and the mining camp continued to grow during the late 30s and early 40s. This bunkhouse, built in 1940, accommodated 50 additional men. Pretty cool. It's actually, this was one of the buildings that's still maintained, that's in pretty great shape. You can see a lot of the buildings around here are deteriorating, but one of the things that I really love is that there's a lot of stuff like still inside. Like they have, I don't know if you guys can see this, let me zoom in. There's like old barrels in there, and just like, it almost feels like that's what the inside would have looked like when the workers just left and the mine shut down. And it's not just the mine that's here, there are all sorts of hiking trails. So I don't know if you can see, there's like people all back up in here hiking. You can basically just kind of, there's actually even somebody way up there on the ledge, not sure if you can see that. Basically from the mine, you can kind of take off sort of in any direction you want, and basically just start exploring. This is the old powerhouse. There was no electric power available, so they had to make their own. And you can see this building is pretty deteriorated. Most of it has come down, but it is pretty amazing. This would have been a pretty huge structure. And then you can see there's the creek running here all the way through the mine. You can see it drops down a couple of waterfalls up there. And then when you turn around, you're just absolutely amazed by the setting here. It's so unbelievably beautiful. Here's some fun facts about the Independence Mine. It says this mine was the most productive mine in the Willow Creek mining district, where we are now, producing over 141,000 troy ounces of gold. Operated 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, shutting down only for Christmas and the 4th of July.
So we are leaving Independence Mine and heading toward Wasilla.
And then about an hour north of Wasilla is the town of Talkeetna. If you guys watched our vlogs, you've seen us here many times before, in fact, even earlier this summer, but we had to come back because when we were here earlier this summer, there was something that we wanted to share with Auburn that actually wasn't open. They have something here called Talkeetna spinach bread. Sounds weird. It is one of our favorite treats. It is so delicious. They're open today, so we made the drive up to Talkeetna. We're gonna explore the town a little bit, but most importantly, we're gonna eat some delicious spinach bread. And as we're walking to the spinach bread, they have a few booths out right now, just kind of selling some earrings. They have some leather goods, some different things like that. So I think we're gonna check these out. This is a perfect description of Talkeetna. Over here we have High Expedition, which is a dispensary. And then on this side of the street, we have the Hipsters Munchie Bus. So that's Talkeetna in a nutshell. But now, spinach bread. Here's the spinach bread menu. You can see that the spinach bread was $8, the blueberry rhubarb crisp, a Brazilian limeade. They do have a special every different day. Today's the black beans and rice bowl, but I think we're just doing spinach bread and limeades. Spinach bread has arrived, and just so you guys know, basically spinach bread is spinach, cheese, garlic, bread. I mean, like, what is not to love about this? Give me a break. All right, Sherry, what are your thoughts on spinach bread?
It's always so good.
Is there anything that's not perfect about it?
Nope.
I agree. All right, so Sherry and I have had spinach bread before. This is Auburn's very first time. She just pointed out there's like an entire clove of garlic. Auburn, we have hyped this up a lot.
Yeah.
Did we build it up too much, or is it good?
It's so good.
Right?
It's so good. The bread itself is good bread.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crunchy and crispy on the bottom.
There's like crispy cheesy bits.
And it's garlicky and it's cheesy, but it's not too cheesy because it's not like too greasy.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
I just stopped in a little gift shop and I picked up a book called The Mystery of the Cache Creek Murders. Now you guys might remember my beard oil is actually named Cache Creek Beard Oil because this is the area of Alaska that I was raised in, that I grew up in, the Cache Creek area. I've never heard of this book, A True Story of Murder and Mystery and Mayhem. This sounds right up my alley. So we left the town of Talkeetna, and as we're heading out, we decided to stop here by Denali Brewing Company. This is their brewery and tasting room. We're gonna try a couple local beers before heading to Wasilla to our friend Ben and Amanda's house. So Auburn and I each went with a beer flight here. I got the Kolsch, the Agave Gold. This is a blueberry beer, the Belgique, and this is a Louisville Sour. Yum, yum. Cut to the next day. We hung out with our friends Ben and Amanda last night, and I did vlog there. However, what we did at Ben and Amanda's house is going to end up being its own video. I hadn't planned on it being its own video, but then the reality is it has to be, because last night, some of you guys already will know because you joined us on Instagram Live, Amanda, who does Sherry's hair, she's the magician that makes it all happen, waxed my eyebrows, waxed my ears, gave me a spiffy new haircut, and she waxed my nose. Not like here, like in there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So Wednesday is going to be all of the hilarity from last night. So that's what we did last night. I hung out with them, got home pretty late. Now Sherry and I actually have a live stream in like 45 minutes, not on our channel, on some friends' channel. We're gonna be talking all about Alaska, doing some like Alaska trivia. So we're really excited about that, but we are out of milk at home and the girls need coffee. So I'm going to get them coffee before the live stream. All right, I got both the girls coffees, an Americano for Sherry, a latte for Auburn. Now, time to go inside and get ready for this live stream. Live stream is over. It was a huge success. We had a ton of fun. I'm actually gonna link it down below. If you didn't get to join us, go check that video out. There were several of you guys there, so thank you so much for those of you who showed up for the live stream. Sherry's actually taking a nap. Auburn's working on some schoolwork. So while we were out yesterday, I actually finished off one of my rolls of film. I have a roll of black and white that is in this camera. Finished that off yesterday, so I'm sending it in. There's no place locally that will develop black and white film, so I use the Darkroom is where I send it into. I've only used them once, but I gotta say the last time I used them, well, the only time I used them, they were basically perfect. Like, I thought that the response, I thought the product I got back, just like everything about this experience with the Darkroom was awesome. So I'm gonna send this roll of black and white film in, and hopefully I will have some scans back of the photos in I don't know, a week or 10 days or so. Now I'm actually working on a frittata for breakfast for Sherry for this week. Let me show you what we've got going. You can see right now I've just got some onions and mushrooms in here. Gonna add some breakfast meat to this in a minute before adding the eggs and cheese and then tossing it in the oven. So we're just gonna let these cook for just a few minutes. Onions are looking good, mushrooms are looking good. We just added the sausage crumbles and bacon. We're just gonna let this cook for just a couple of minutes, and then we're going to add the egg in here. Eggs have been added, the cheese is on the top. Now we are going to toss this in a 350-degree oven for about 10 minutes. The timer just started going off, which tells me that hopefully the frittata is done. Let's take it. Oh boy. Are you kidding me? You guys, look. Look how amazing that is. I kind of want to make another one so that we have some here for Auburn and I as well, because look at all the cheese on top. That looks awesome. We're heading to dinner, and we got word, I think on Friday, that Anchorage is putting some new COVID mandates in place where you're not gonna be able to dine in at local restaurants. It was that way back in March, but then they loosened things because our numbers were looking good. Well, apparently the numbers are looking worse. We've had some spikes here in Anchorage, so they're gonna close the restaurants. And so tonight's like our last time to be able to go out to eat for at least the next month. And so we thought, you know what, where's kind of a fun place to go? What is a dining experience that we can't have at home? And this is what we settled on. Benihana, which is one of Sherry's favorite places to go. So you can see Benihana's actually not terribly busy, because one of the things that they actually have to do is they have to seat each party at their own table. Normally at Benihana you'd like sit with other groups until like the table was full. However, we all get our own table, so it feels kind of empty in here. But the food, hopefully, is still gonna be great.
Burning love.
We just finished dinner. It was good. The girls are back there. It's raining, so I have to get the Jeep and get them so they don't get rained on. All right, friends, that is where we're gonna end today's vlog. Thanks for hanging out with us this weekend. Got to explore a little bit of Alaska, got to see friends, do some fun things. It's always fun to bring you guys along on our adventures as we share our life here on YouTube. Friends, we love you so much. Thanks for being a part of our journey. And remember, on Wednesday is gonna be the video where all sorts of stuff is ripped off and out of my face. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. What an experience. We love you guys. Bye-bye.